I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still tryna fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina.
Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to a new video. I have to give a big shout out to Premier Inn for keeping me safe during the lockdown here in Chester. Now obviously all the hotels are closed in Wales. We're going to head to BD Performance now once Callum picks me up, but Team BD hoodie represent. We're going to go and get all of the ST4 bits finished today. Now guys, I am so stoked to get all of this stuff done on the car. However, we have an expensive job I need to talk to you about later on to do with the steering rack. Now I know this is unsafe, so we're going to look at getting a quote on this. You know what it's like. Car modifications are expensive, but staying road legal is key. So we're going to do that. We're going to update you later on and we'll join you very shortly. Right everyone, so I'm sure you're all thinking, what have we got on the itinerary for today's video? Now, in the last couple of days, you have seen we have moved the number plate, obviously thanks to Ben. We have put the ST3 leather Recaros in. We have wired up the heated seats. We have put the RS center console in. Ben, am I right in thinking it is the RS center console or is it from a Mark II facelift?
Yeah, facelift.
Okay, so it's from a Mark II facelift. We now have the push button. That doesn't work yet. It is something that we can consider doing in the future if you have ever thought about doing that in your car. Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know how to do it, but guys, we're going to look into that in the future. We have a 1080p reversing camera rear view mirror install to do, which is pretty cool. So I'll be linking them in the description section below. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure they're called AUTO-VOX. Me and Ben are going to talk to you later on about the steering rack issue that you guys addressed in the comment section of the video that you've seen before. So I think this is the third video you're watching now here at BD. In the first one, you guys addressed that. So in the meantime, Ben's gonna go and get a quote for a genuine Ford steering rack so we can talk everything to do with that. And in the time being, I'm gonna try and get everything sorted and obviously update you guys what is going on with the ST3 parts install, which as a result, including my ST1, make it an ST4. In abbreviated brackets. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave you to it for a second. Ben's gonna go and get a quote and I'll update you once he's done that. In regards to the steering rack, what are we looking at price-wise? Because you mentioned there were two options, didn't you?
There are two options. You've got an exchange part, so which is a remanufactured part, but direct from Ford. And that is £383.58. You'd also get charged £150 surcharge, which you'd get back on return of your rack to Ford. But the brand new factory part is £831.60, including VAT.
So if someone were to be watching this video and they wanted the job done by you, do you have a rough time frame as to what it would cost? Because they've got to counter in labour and stuff.
Yeah, you probably got, on top of that, I would say a couple of hours labour should sort it, plus the power steering fluid. So you'd be looking, you know, probably just over £1,000, £1,050, something like that.
Because judging by the comments, it seems like a lot of people have that issue, and I can imagine off the back of this video, it wouldn't surprise me if you got some bookings for steering racks.
Maybe, but like, you know, we've had a quick look around the workshop, and we've gone around, I think, every single Focus that's there, and
yeah,
they all have the same or similar kind of rattle. You know, without spending that sort of money and buying a brand new one, it's very common. Even the 2016 Mark III RS we've got packed up there actually has that knock on it already. Right guys, so this is the engine block of a customer of BD Performances by the name of Sarah. So I'm going to try and find a location that would be appropriate for writing on. Now the only difficulty is that these pens are terrible, so we're going to see if it works. Honestly, to whoever makes these chalk pens, they're just terrible. Right, it seems I'm going to have to take the nib out and do it that way. There you go, we're all set. I'll show you. There we go, both sides, GCM and a smiling face. It's a bit glossy.
Oh, I know! Mega! Clean the seats with glossy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just slide in.
It's a lot nicer than it was. But seeing as we've got a dash cam going in now, I mean, I do technically have one up for grabs.
I think I may have to steal that from you.
So you might have to put it in the beast.
Yes.
Guys, yet again, another mod that we're doing is this AutoVox wing mirror right here. Now, there's also, well, being a wing mirror, has not only a dash cam on it, but it has a reverse camera sensor, which as you can see Ben is setting up currently. But what this will do is it's got a camera that points out the side just here. So that goes in, that's retractable, but obviously we have it pointing out the back of the original mirror. They use these little rubber mounts right here to hold it in place. So in full, what this does, acts as your reversing mirror as a usual mirror would do, but digitally, when you go into reverse, it's connected so that your reverse sensor pops up here so you can see where you're going. Now that's super handy for me. I know I don't have the bucket seats anymore with these Recaros in, but it makes a big difference for me, especially as I don't have to make so much effort to park into smaller spaces. Now it's always difficult at the gym because it's super busy. Now I'm super excited just to see how good it is. Oh, there we go.
Wicked.
Let me go with this angle.
That's enough for now, mate.
Yeah. So this is to go.
Well, no, there's quite a lot on here, but when it's in the number plate, wherever it'll come sort of down, so they can join by ear somewhere.
So guys, just to clarify, we're threading it through the door card and trying to line it up properly so that it's permanent. Not so much permanent in the sense that you can't take it out, but permanent enough that it's not going to fall off or maybe break at some point and stop working. So yeah, Ben's obviously very good at this kind of thing. It's not hard for me to physically put the wires in. What's hard for me is to do the electronics side of the job. So that's where Ben comes in. Obviously, BD Performance are very experienced at this kind of thing. So if there's anything that you would like, maybe similar reversing cameras, obviously this is something you could potentially book in with Ben. And obviously if you potentially use the link in the description section, if you want to find one of these AutoVox reversing mirror dash cam type things, then of course you could order one, potentially have it arrive at your house or BD Performance and come and have one fitted by these guys. No idea what they would charge to fit it, but I can't imagine it would be very much. But maybe even better, you could have some other mods done, like a block mod, and get your AutoVox mirror done at the same time, can't they?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good.
So if we were going to install one of these for you, we'd go to the lengths of actually removing all the panels. We'd get this trim off. There's only a few nuts holding it on. It's dead easy, and then we can mount this tidy, make a nice hole for the cable and everything, rather than just trying to stuff it in with it still fitted to the car.
It's quite useful, so I think initially we planned on having it in the back window where my dash cam was.
Yeah.
But the back window is tinted. I also don't have a wiper, so it's also quite dirty. You want to kind of be in the position that worst case scenario, if you can't see through your camera, at least you can go outside and wipe your camera.
Yeah.
But you don't want to have to open up the boot to then clear your window, to wipe the camera and get rid of the moisture that's built up inside the car. So I think doing that is definitely the best way forward.
So we've just got the camera attached to there now. I fed the cable in through the grommet that was already there for the button. We're just going to stick it back on, and then we can just carry on running all the wires down the car.
Right, hand tight on that one. Hand tight on that one. Hand tight on that one.
There we go. One camera fitted.
So guys, update number, I have no idea. Reversing camera is in, but the actual cigarette lighter doesn't seem to have a working fuse. So we're trying to locate that. Then we can find out if the AutoVox dash cam reversing camera type setup is awesome. If not, then obviously I'll let you know, of course. But there's a couple of things we're going to be showing you once the car's cleaned up. But for now, we're just getting that done, and then I can give the car a good wash down and then update you as to how good it looks. Now the ST4 package has been completed, but currently lunch is on order and we're waiting for that to arrive, and then we can start continuing with all of the ST bits this afternoon.
We're just taking the live feed from the reversing light so that the reversing camera is activated when it's put into reverse gear. I'm just going to use the grommet that's in the boot floor here and actually feed a cable through directly to that.
Oh wow, that is actually genuinely proper impressive. Mate, this is amazing.
George, if you flip, so you can have either split or front.
Yeah boy.
Now put it in reverse.
Sick. Right everyone, so over my somewhat small YouTube career, I've installed so many mods alongside myself, with my friends and people here at BD Performance, and it's not often I will take a sit back and be like, you know what, that is cool as shit, but this is cool as shit. I'm going to show you this AutoVox windscreen thing here. This isn't a sponsored video. I'm not being paid to say this. I've had this item sat on my kitchen table for months now, but check this out. Right, so it's not going to come across that well on camera, but this is really, really good quality. So just above the number plate, you know that we have the reversing camera right here. Just put my foot on the clutch, on reverse, and then you'll notice now that we now have the reverse lines. How cool is this? Going from a Focus ST with absolutely no tech whatsoever to now having reverse. I have also got front camera here, which records in 1 minute intervals for a dash cam point of view. And it also does the rear. Now I can also switch it to a position where it only has the front camera if I want to, and then I can take pictures or record individually, or I can just have the back. I was obviously filming on my iPhone in the dark, or at least bad lighting. You're obviously never going to get to the complete understanding as to how good this looks, but trust me, this really is the business. I cannot wait to drive home and see if this offers me genuine value. I'll obviously let you know when I'm home and we'll find out. But we've done, you know, the leather door cards, as you can see. We've got the ST3 leather Recaros, the Focus RS center console here that is wrapped carbon from factory, and the start button, which we're going to be wiring up soon. Yeah, I'm just so chuffed. I've got heated leather. My bum's warm. This is just brilliant. But guys, I'm going to go and say goodbye to everyone. We're going to get a move on now. We're going to head home. But tomorrow, when the car is clean, and I've emptied all my luggage and we've cleaned it all up, and all you can see in the back is the roll cage, we will show you completely in the light and the full daytime how sick this car is looking now. I'm just so happy we've got everything done. Aside to polishing the headlights and getting the lenses replaced, we have done everything on my list.
And the body restoration.
Yeah, it won't go under that then.
It will.
Make my day and just squirt it at Lee.
Sideways.
You're filming right now. This is your chance.
The wheels won't go under.
No.
That's only because we're parked, isn't it? It's how it's parked, Lee.
That's too low, lad. I've seen what happened when you pressed that.
Right, I'm trying to wash the car before I leave, and there's another little fast forward out here, which is looking rather naughty. Who owns this one then? Very smart. So whoever owns this, M222 MFJ, very smart. AirTech crossover, got the ECU cover, Group A, nice little strut brace from Summit, to make sure there's no one coming. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with. But no, we're cleaning up mine for the time being. Gonna give it a good wash down because it needs it. Guys, obviously, I'm not going to show you how good the car looks until we're home and it's all done properly. But I'm going to enjoy my heat leather seat, and I can't wait because it's going to be a whole new experience. So thank you again. I'll join you shortly. Obviously, it's going to be a long trip for me. It's going to be a couple seconds for you. Right, guys, so I did make it back. So 10% discount code for an AutoVox rear view wing mirror in the description section below. Big shout out to BD Performance as well, who I'm also going to link in the description section below. And lastly, below is the link to the absolute legend that's made us the cinematic that is going to show you how good the Focus ST looks now. All of that work has been done. And if you want to call it an ST4, you can. But guys, I'm not going to keep you waiting. Let's jump into that cinematic, which will shortly be followed by the outro. And we'll see you guys in the speed bike video coming soon. Peace out.
I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still trying to fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina.